this is a really weird team build that I'm trying out here, and I'm just wanting to get some cards on the team and kind of prepare because we don't really know what's coming up. So we're going to talk about what's could be potentially coming up, why we did this, and all that sort of stuff. It is the best team in Madden, and it is not the best team in Madden. On the screen, it is not. But okay, so let's talk about what could be happening, right? What could be happening now? Obviously, people are waiting for something to be done via the pack strike, which I don't know if EA is going to do anything, I'll be honest. But we also have hundreds of millions of coins which people haven't received from playing the game. We have thousands, tens and tens of thousands of trophy packs which people have earned and they haven't got their stuff, and if everything comes in at the same time, that's going to have a bit of a market impact. So that's step one. Step two, we have next week, and it is a very big week coming up, and I'm gonna say next week is gonna bleed over in with Team Diamonds, but we have the training variety pack expiring. Now, will it refresh? Maybe. Will there be new stuff in it? Maybe. We have season 2. Are we gonna get reduxes and such? Maybe. We don't know. It's a lot of real unknown stuff. And the last thing I want at that time is to be holding a bag when this stuff is here. I want coins. I don't want cards up at that point in time. So we have done some really weird things here, and just bear with me as we'll explain why. Another thing is that I'm kind of okay. Like we're got our 200 CP points, right? We have that done, so that's not a problem. Next week, when the competitive pass refreshes on Monday, there's obviously going to be a new card in there, but it's still going to be season 1. I don't want to be playing that competitive pass and getting XP for season 1. I want to wait for season 2. So I'm going to take, I'm not going to be playing MUT Champions or doing any of that stuff really until we get to season 2, because that's when I want to start earning my XP. So again, it's even like a longer sort of period and delay drop off here. A couple things going on. So let's talk about what we did here. There was not a Jay Helgenberg card I needed to buy that was up on the block. So assume that this is like the powered up 87. Same reason we have the powered up Randall McDaniel to 89. What I mean by those is it's not the full card, right? Do the sets, and we'll be selling the full cards, and we're just rocking these because again, I want to run the Legends team chem. We did the same thing with Ermin Moore. When we did the Calvin Johnson gameplay, I did the set for him. We got this 88. So we're just kind of using that as a placeholder. Yes, I really, really want Calvin. I really, really do. But his price has to come down. We have Plaxico here. Only reason we kept Plax is simply Team of the Week cards. Unless there's something in the training variety pack next week, which is about Team of the Week cards, they don't really come down in price. They kind of just sort of hold. The cards are just hard to get after like day 1 or day 2 anyway. Then we threw in a powered up Jerome Bettis and a power up Jeremy Shockey in here. Now I don't even have 40. We're only at 38, which is kind of a problem, because to get to 40 we would have to do a little more things, and we can do a little more things. We can do a little more things here. Defensively, we did the same thing with Ray Nitschke and Michael Strahan. Okay, and just sort of sets, get the cards, power them up partially. Then they're still like not even bad cards. I did pick up Mr. Suggs here for pretty cheap. I think it was like 500k. Just was seeing like, hey, maybe if his price goes up, we'll sell it. I think his price has probably gone up a bit since then, so we'll probably be getting rid of him. And again, there are other spots on this team which we really do need to make other changes for to make this viable, like a really good usable team. You know what I mean? If you're looking to build the best team in Madden or any other game, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com. Avoid the packs, save some racks, pick up your MUT, MT, and many other games. Use code CC 5% off. Let's be great. So again, just filling in, Mike Vrabel at a position, gets middle linebacker, Cam Seth Joyner, goes there. And And then we got Dwight Freeney. Again, the reason I got Dwight Freeney, I was like, oh my God, Dwight Freeney's super good. He gets Falcons, and we're going to build a Falcons team. So that's basically why he's in here right now. We need to power up the Rod Woodson maybe a little bit. We do have his 88 from when we did the set before. Again, I've been doing the legend sets because I kind of like the AP discounts, and that's why I want these things. Like, saving on AP is worth it to have a slightly worse card, in my opinion, because abilities do run the game. So that's the thing. We could get Revis or something here, potentially. Again, just really, really expensive. Night Train and Cam Chancellor would be 2 other cards. So again, we only need 2 more. We have 2 corner spots open, 2 safety spots open, wide receiver spots. Like, we have spots open to fill in and get to this 40 out of 40 legends, and we will. Again, I'm just sort of like, let me just sort of do halfway. Like, I wanted to build a team, but I'm really, really scared that the market could potentially crash. I don't know if it's going to, right? Will always tell you this is what I'm doing, and when I tell it to you, it's because this is exactly what I am doing. Now, we're invested in a few things here as well, but we just improved the team a little bit, really. Not even a whole lot. The team is just a little bit better, but it sets us up for when, if a market crash does happen, we can just sort of plug and play some of these cards in, and I do expect prices to fall on these cards, just generally, right? By waiting a week, 10 days, we can go back and sort of be ready. The one card that we basically have no shot of doing a power for is Terrell Suggs. Again, you have to either do the set for him, which is way over his cost, or you would have to put in a 200,000 coin card, plug it in here, and that's just not worth it to me at all. That's a massive price. Not gonna do it. Not doing it. We're not doing that. We're not even touching that. So that's sort of where we fall. Special teams, fine. Specialists, again, sort of fine-ish. Could sort of be cleaned up a little bit here. Strategy, pass bounce offense, multiple defense, visuals, nothing crazy. So again, this is a really, really weird team build. I understand, and I know that it is, because we just have the power-up versions of cards minus the big one. Like, you know what I mean? So like, here was Randall McDaniel. I haven't sold the card yet, but we could. And I think that it's really, like, him being fully powered up is super important, because you can get either Lifeguard for 0 or Threat Detector for 1. I love Threat Detector. Love Threat Detector. So if I had like extra AP, we'd just use it on another Threat Detector or something there. It just makes sense, right? Like, this isn't a bad card at an 89. It's a really good card otherwise. Yes, if he's upgraded, then he gets a little bit better. You know, but he ain't gonna play any different. The only reason I would ever upgrade him is exactly for the abilities. The abilities are really important, and really what I truly care about. Same reason why, like, if we get Calvin, we don't need the Herman Moore, so we'll probably go like sell some of his other cards that are in there, like his 86, 84 and stuff like that. If we don't end up getting Calvin, we'll just get Herman Moore, who is half the price and is basically 1 inch smaller and 1 speed slower for 500,000 coins difference. That's not too bad. So again, we don't know what is going to truly be happening. Is Most Feared next week? Does it start next week? I don't know. And if that does, there's probably going to be a lot of cards that you may want. So this is why we've done it this way, just trying to be as smart as possible with our coins and our team. And I wanted to do some form of team building here, so that's what I did. Again, what you do with your team is completely up to you. If you are pack striking, your coins are at a premium. This is normally why I would never have a team like this if we weren't pack striking. If we weren't pack striking and things were great, we just have every card that we wanted. But we need to save and do what we can and make it work. You know, like, how do we do this? Well, obviously DK Metcalf, love the card, but he just didn't fit into my plan. So if we got rid of him, it is what it is. But that's the team. Are you selling your team? Are you holding your team? What are you guys doing? Put it down in the comments below. Really do want to know. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.